We're recording, by the way.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's a good way to start.
This is the ASMR. Or we do like Sidemen style, wait for someone to say something absolutely outrageous, and then start the video.
Alright, fuck.
That was the best that you could come up with.
I don't know, man. You put me on the spotlight. Do you have anything better?
Aladdin shags sheeps.
You know what? I have a better thing. Okay.
I thought you were going to say, I have a funny story. Funny story to tell you.
Isaac killed 5 people.
Oh, true.
How about we stop, putting suspicion on us and we actually start the video?
Okay. Yo, guys, what's good? Welcome back to Consistency. We just have to. It's a recurring segment. We have to talk about consistency in every single episode of this podcast.
Yeah, just to remind ourselves to stay consistent.
Yeah. Welcome back to hopefully week 2 of the Euphonious Podcast in a row, season 2, coming with a bang. Right.
You just said something outrageous right
With a bang, okay.
No, not that.
Coming in?
Well, kind of. It's kind of both.
What?
Coming in with a bang.
Coming in with a bang. Okay, well your cat doesn't.
No.
This
Are we
is such
still
a
recording?
weird intro.
Let's just get straight to the point. We got a tweet
By someone called James Jackson. He says, "Hi guys, love the podcast. I'm currently trying to start up my own YouTube channel. However, I find that not a lot is working. Do you have any tips on becoming big on YouTube?"
And to that we say, of course we do.
Have you seen our
The
channel?
same way that you guys came to 2 virgins that have never had girlfriends for relationship advice, you come to us for consistency advice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're
Stay
talking about.
consistent.
Consistency is key to gaining a following on social media, on any social media, not just YouTube. But if you, literally, I would say, find something that you enjoy doing,
Like a podcast.
like a podcast with your friend who has strange views about emotion.
Oh, fuck off. Says the one that killed 5 people.
Okay, what was I going to say?
I know your emotions got in the way, so you forgot.
Fuck you. Yeah, find something that you enjoy doing and then stay consistent with it. But I feel like sometimes you find something that's like your niche, and then it's like if you want to do really high quality videos, then it takes a long time. Like we can't really talk about it much.
But that's why we've not been consistent.
What? Because we hate doing it?
No, because we value quality.
Yeah, not because we just didn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
let's not go
We
on.
value the quality of the podcast, and it took 3 months to come up with this. Can you stop laughing every time I say the word come?
That's actually not what I was laughing. Oh, you're so dirty-minded.
You're the one that...
That's not what I was laughing about.
I said we're coming in with a bang before, and you started laughing.
Alright, that time I laughed. But this time it was different.
Okay, what was this about?
You don't want me to say.
Okay. We are currently making, like...
A tour.
No! We're currently making, like, one of the greatest video ideas I think I've ever seen. that we've like come up with. Or was that the come?
No, it was
Because
the up.
conveniently, it was the up. What about the up?
What about the comp? See, now you're laughing.
Because you're laughing at such stupid things.
Alright, just carry on. I'm high on prescribed drugs, leave me alone.
So, I love the way you specify prescribed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like I'm high on drugs.
Oh, you know, me and my friend found drugs in the park.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say took drugs.
No. Basically, we were on like
Yeah, as if we never said
these
that.
tire strings, and then we found like these metal capsules, and it had some like a acronym engraved in it. And then I looked up the acronym, and it was crack.
Wait, I swear that these metal things are to like pump up the tires. They're not? Okay, maybe they're not. Never
The
mind.
tires weren't attached to cars.
Huh? No, I'm not talking about these tires. You know what? Just forget it.
What?
Never
What are
mind.
you talking about?
It just happened.
You know, there's more than one metal thing, right?
Yeah, I know.
So
Small little capsules.
yeah,
They kind of look like big bullets.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we looked up what those are, and it's crack.
It is?
Yeah. But like I've seen them all around.
Yeah,
The
they're
place where
they're
we
all
went.
over the part of the car park over there.
Yeah.
Remember we?
Oh,
we-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's crack.
Is it?
Yeah. They sell it for like £3 at like festivals.
Crack is cheap.
Yeah. But I guess maybe it doesn't get you that high or something.
Anyways,
Um.
back to consistency, which we clearly just made a great display of.
Yeah. Yeah. We're currently making something which is going to be amazing, but will take like a couple of months to do.
Come out.
You see what I'm working with, guys?
Oh my god. I'm sorry. That was the last cum joke I'll make in this episode.
Okay, we'll see. But like, I guess if you are doing something like that, then you can find something that you can do consistently whilst you're also doing that in the background, because I feel like consistency is the main thing that gets attraction rather than quality.
I'm sorry.
But I don't know. Would you rather like? Would you rather upload a good video once a week, or an amazing video like once every 3 months?
How much views are we talking?
Views isn't a part of it. Just like,
I mean, is it 1 month worth of good?
yeah.
Then yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point.
But the video once every 3 months is like amazing.
How much better is it than the just normal good video?
Okay, if someone who watches the good video will like enjoy it whilst they're watching it, and then just move on. Whereas the amazing video, like they'll be like, that was so good, I need to like show everyone this.
Then let's stay consistent.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
New content. I mean, I know with the other one there's new content as well, but what I mean is, if they're gonna watch it once, and then that's it, but they're gonna watch my next video in a week,
Yeah.
then hey,
Yeah.
instead of me having to post one video, them re-watching it for a month until I post another video.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I would also go with consistency, because they're still good videos. But what I'm trying to do right now is be consistent, and then also like I have so many ideas. Like the way my brain works is so weird. that like every time I think of like a small idea, I just instantly go, what if I do this? What if I do this? And just make it this massive thing.
Yeah.
Like when I talk to you about the thing that we're doing, I'm really sorry for like blue balling you guys.
Okay,
No.
I'm not laughing about the blue ball, boy. I'm actually laughing about something else.
Yeah, sure. Like I just saw this small thing, and then my brain just turned it into this massive like video idea.
How big was it?
How big was what?
The idea.
Massive. Like if
Like-
we pull this off.
As big as... I tried, alright? Okay, sorry. Yeah, cut that out. It would make it too big.
But I'm also like trying to do the podcast and then also like music on the side of things, and so I have new stuff every week, but then I'm also doing amazing stuff on top of that.
At this point, you're just flexing.
I'm trying to do that.
To flex.
No, I'm trying to do amazing stuff on top of that, and I'm trying to stay consistent. I've got a lot going for me, okay?
Yeah, alright.
It's gonna pay off.
It is.
It's going to. Anyway, that's gonna be a bitch to cut around. Thank you, Aladdin.
I really give you a hard time with these edits, don't I?
Yeah. So yeah, I would say stay consistent is a big thing.
Yeah, I'd say consistency.
But
is
also
key.
make sure you're proud of what you're creating. Like
Yeah, just don't post like nonsense just for the sake of posting.
yeah, like I have done that. Like I went 2 months making a video on TikTok every day for 2 months straight, and it got to a point where I was just like posting shit. But I get more like I think it's cool to say, like, you know, PewDiePie
Yeah.
uploaded a video every day for a decade. Like, I think that's so cool to be able to say
Yeah.
that. But I personally get more satisfaction out of making one amazing video than being able to say that I've uploaded every day for 2 months. Like, that just
Yeah.
makes me more happy.
True. But I mean, if it's a decade, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
Really, a decade?
Yeah.
I mean, no wonder he has that much subscribers.
It's mad.
The guy's really putting it in his work.
Yeah. Also, I don't like his like people enjoy his videos, but I don't feel like they're like really high quality.
Really? I think they are.
He just sits at a computer and reacts to memes.
Yeah, but like the edits and shit.
What edits?
I don't know. Any video has edits, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Well, you guys seem to really like the Would You Rather stuff that we did last time. Shut up.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
For those of you, we're recording this straight after, so we have no idea.
You're actually saying that?
Yeah.
Alright.
So, do you want to do your Would You Rather?
What do you have here? We're talking in a scenario where you're in a relationship with someone that you love very much and they love you very much. And, you know, it's a very solid relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Would you rather cheat or be cheated on?
Be cheated on.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone you love so much, you'd rather that they cheat on you?
Yeah.
Why so?
Because I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that I was the one that ruined that. But if they were, like, I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that I ruined something that was great. But if they ruined it, then I wouldn't think that it was great because if they could have done that.
Okay, but I never said that it has to ruin the relationship.
But that would ruin the relationship.
Not really. Or
For me-
you could get into a lot of arguments about
No,
it.
but
and
for
shit.
me, personally, that would ruin the relationship.
Okay, I guess you have a point. Maybe you kind of convinced me, but I'd still say my argument. I was gonna say I'd cheat. Okay.
Dirty dog.
Yeah, and I don't want to sound like a pig, but one, it's a win-win.
Oh no.
No. Two, because I love them so much, I wouldn't want them to be the one cheating. I'm sort of like taking one for the team, if you know what I mean.
What? How is that taking one for the team?
Yeah, if you love someone so much, you wouldn't want them to cheat on you. So I'm cheating so that they don't cheat on me.
How is that help?
Yeah, but then again...
Don't you see cheating as like selfishness?
Yeah, no, but then again, as I said, not if I'm doing it for the sake...
But how is that doing it for the sake of the relationship?
Well, it's a... Like, if I would... Yeah. This is why I said you kind of convinced me. Because now thinking back, fair enough. Because what I was originally thinking is that if I cheat, I'd be cheating knowing that I'm cheating so that they don't cheat on me. But then again, as you said, how would I know that? I'd just be cheating.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I see your point, because it would ruin the relationship, let's be honest.
This is Aladdin. Oh, I got a really good would you rather. We're gonna talk about it for half an hour. It's gonna be so good.
What? It's not my point. You had a strong argument and convinced me.
You had a dumb question. Okay, no, it wasn't dumb. I'm sorry. That was me.
Oh, here's Isaac for you. He's just always so rude.
Good one. That was really good. You got me. Oh, okay. This is. Would you rather? We're back to the sex.
Are we?
Would you rather have a dick for a nose or a nose for a dick?
Okay, so have two noses.
Yeah.
Or have two dicks.
Yeah.
But one's up. Okay, and one's up. Yeah. A nose for a dick.
So you just wouldn't have sex?
Yeah, that's the version. It's better than me going around with a dick flopping around my mouth.
Really?
What would you choose?
This is literally what you'd look like.
Yeah.
What? So you'd rather look like
a bit of
this
a bad
than stay a
Photoshop.
virgin?
Photoshop.
I think if you look like this, you'll stay a virgin.
Yeah, fair enough.
See? Now who's the one with the stupid question?
That's what you look like.
Wow.
For those of you watching,
You just got a picture
No,
of an
it was
Indian guy.
a
and-
white man. Yeah, no, I would agree with you.
Huh?
I would agree with you.
Yeah, now you would. I want to hear your argument before you saw the pictures.
I have no idea what.
I want to hear the argument before you saw the pictures.
Is that an actual thing?
Don't change the subject. I want to hear your argument.
You just don't have sex, and if you have two dicks,
Mm-hmm.
if you have surely there's some girls that
That's gonna look at this and be like, "Oh, that's hella sexy."
well, they would see the advantages of it.
You're so optimistic. I'm not gonna lie.
Because you would be able to do it down there and up here.
Yeah, but one, all right. No girl would look at a guy, see a dick dangling down his mouth, and be like, "I see the advantages of that." Two,
No, that's
even if the advantages,
different
okay.
girls like different things.
yeah, I know, but if you have a dick for a nose, okay, one, would you be able to jizz
Yeah,
out of the
out of
nose?
both. Yeah.
Okay. Two, when you have an erection, you're gonna look like Pinocchio, but instead of a nose, it's a dick. I mean, they're both hard, but that's not the point. And another thing is the advantages of it, or you can't do both at the same time.
Why?
How's she gonna have a vagina down there and up here at the same
She has a
time?
mouth up here.
Okay, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know if... But me personally, I wouldn't want a girl sucking on my nose dick. If that's what you're into, then go ahead. But I wouldn't want that.
Like you sneeze.
Oh yeah.
Jizz comes
What would you
out.
sneeze?
Jizz.
Would you be able to breathe through it, or will you have to breathe through your mouth?
No, let's say you can breathe through it.
Nah, breathing out
Just
the
like
dick.
opens and closes.
And when you piss, which one do you piss out of? Or do you get to choose? Or both?
The normal one, I guess. I don't know.
But I mean, if you're going to jizz from both of them, then you can probably...
It's a
difference from...
whole different question now.
Alright. I don't know, I'm sticking to my
Pee
thing.
isn't stored in the balls.
my- Shut the fuck up, I know that. I'd stick with my original answer
Me
of
too.
keep having two noses.
Me too. But
Mm-hmm.
I still feel like you would find a girl. Like prostitute.
Okay, alright, yeah. Yeah, because she's getting paid.
Yeah. But you'd still be
No,
able to like
fuck.
experience it.
Yeah.
Or she would
You'd
just
be
like,
able to experience
No, take
it,
your money back.
But you'd be able to experience it, okay, and have pleasure and all.
Yeah.
And even if you find a girl that isn't a prostitute that's into that, how would you show up to work?
Work from it. Start a YouTube account. That would bang.
Oh, that actually would bang.
Pun intended. Or just Pornhub. Like you would bang on Pornhub.
I wouldn't know that.
No, what? I wouldn't, but
Oh, really?
no.
You seemed so certain of that.
But like, imagine you're the only person in the world who has two penises. Like, people would want to see that.
Yeah, but not if it's as a nose. I don't know. I'd stick to having
Why
two
not?
noses. I'd stick to having two noses.
If you had the option,
Oh.
if you had the option to always know what people are thinking, would you take it?
Well, hold on, there's a lot of questions about this.
Go on.
Is it people I see, or anyone I think of? I can get to know what
No,
they're thinking?
you have to like be looking at them.
Okay, so people I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Know what they're thinking.
Mhm.
I would, yeah.
Really?
What, you wouldn't?
No,
Why not?
that would like destroy me.
Why? Because
'Cause-
people hate you? I mean, but you can deal with that.
I wouldn't.
Deal with it.
No. Like that would tear me up inside, knowing every little thing that people dislike about me. That would make me so self-conscious.
Really?
Yeah.
No, to me, I mean, it would show people's true color.
Yeah, but maybe you don't want to know their true color.
I think I'd always want to know people's true color.
There's some
I mean,
things
think about it.
that are better.
Let's say there's a girl that I love so much, right?
Yeah.
And I get this power, and I find out that she hates me, and she's, I don't know, taking advantage of me or whatever. Obviously, it would, it would break my heart. But then again, if I didn't have this power, I would stay with her, and she'd keep on taking advantage of me. Whereas now that I do,
Yeah, okay.
I can stop the relationship.
But what if, like, there's someone that you really like, but, like, everyone has thoughts that, like, you're in a situation and you think something and you're like, I'm not gonna say that.
What do you mean?
Like, you don't say everything that you think.
Yeah. I know that.
But, okay, how would you feel if someone always knew what you were thinking?
Depends who that someone is.
Does it? Is there any good outcome with that?
Let's see. For me or for them?
for them to know what you're thinking? For both of you.
Well, for them to know what I'm thinking, it really depends on a lot of things.
Like what?
Who are they? What do I think of them? How do they relate to me?
Okay, your friend.
Okay. So like you.
Yeah,
If you always knew what I was thinking,
sure.
I think that would be great.
You never have any... This is going to sound like I do. But,
Yeah, you do. That's why you're
No.
saying it.
well,
I know what you're talking about. We all have these thoughts.
yeah.
So,
So you're fine with people knowing them?
well, it depends who, as I said. I'm fine with you knowing them.
I'm not.
You're not fine with knowing mine?
Well, I wouldn't want it either way. Would you... So if you could choose for someone to be able to know what you're thinking at all times, would you?
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
Okay, but no, like, what about privacy?
What
Like, you
about-
know that if someone's family members died,
Mhm.
and then you look at them and you find that out,
Mhm.
like,
What?
you now know something that they don't want you to know.
Yeah, but they're not gonna know that I know it. Unless I show them that I do.
Yeah, but...
How is that gonna affect them?
No, but...
If
Just the
anything,
principle
it's good,
of it.
alright?
How is that
There's
good?
there's someone, I'll tell you, there's someone, alright? And their family member just died.
Yeah.
They don't want anyone to know that. I can see their thoughts, so I know that. Alright? I don't show them that I know that their family member just died, but I try to cheer them up.
No, but you wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, I would. Why wouldn't
No.
I?
You wouldn't be able to cheer them up without letting on that you know.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
It's so easy.
No, I know you so well, and you just wouldn't be able to do that.
Why wouldn't I?
You just... Too obvious.
What? Someone's down. I'm sure that the family member wouldn't have just died and they're like, yay, happy times. I'm sure that they would look down. So I'd be like, you're looking down.
Well, different people have different
Chill.
coping mechanisms.
Huh?
Different people have different coping mechanisms.
What do you mean coping mechanism?
Like, different people react to negative things in a different way. Some people might pretend to be happy.
Well, then I'd just leave them. What?
I feel like you would just get to a point where you're like, okay, cut the bullshit. I know what's going on.
It depends.
Exactly.
And sometimes that might not be a bad thing.
No, but they don't want anyone to know. And you know, without them having any control over that.
No, I wouldn't. If I know that they don't want anyone to know, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't what? Talk to them about it.
I wouldn't tell them that I know.
Yeah. But would you try and cheer them up?
If they're feeling down, then yeah.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't work.
Why would it not work?
Just because of what I just said.
What?
That you wouldn't be able to do that.
Why wouldn't I?
Because you would just let it on.
Alright. I can't read people's minds.
Yeah.
Alright? But someone is feeling down. I'd cheer them up.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference?
The fact that you know.
Yeah.
Regardless of how good you are at acting, like, you know what's going on, and that will change your approach to making them happy.
Wouldn't.
It would.
No, because if I'm conscious of it, it wouldn't.
But that's the exact reason why you would. Like, anyone would.
What? So you think that, okay, you can read my mind. I'm the person that's family member just died, and I don't want anyone to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
How would you go on about cheering me on?
I would just act normally.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But I wouldn't... Well, if you're obviously sad, then like I would ask you what's wrong,
Yeah.
and then if you tell me, then you tell me. If you don't, then I'll just go along with it.
Okay. This.
But if I know what's going on, then subconsciously that will change what I do. Even if.
What will you do though?
But I agree that I won't like just go out and say like I know what's going on and I won't like let it on easily, but it will subconsciously change like my approach to it.
Okay. I'm gonna agree with that. It will subconsciously change your approach. That doesn't necessarily mean that they'll know that you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So what difference does it make?
But okay, but going back to the question,
Yeah.
for me, I wouldn't know, like I wouldn't choose to know what other people are thinking. One, because it would tear me up inside knowing like what people think of me negatively. Like I feel like everyone has negative thoughts about people, like other people. Like there's definitely someone who has a negative thought about you.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Yeah. And that would change the way like I talk to them.
Wouldn't change mine.
So okay, so if you find out that someone doesn't like your accent, would you still act the exact same way around them?
I can't change my accent, can I?
No, but would you act the same way?
Why wouldn't I?
Because you know that they don't like that about you. No, I'm not saying you would change your I'm not saying you would go up there, oi, mate. But
no, okay, they don't like my accent. First of all, I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't see why they wouldn't tell me that.
Why would you tell someone something that they can't change?
Just because.
Like you're not gonna go up to someone and say, "I don't like your face."
Well, if you really don't like their face, you might.
Would you do that?
If I really don't like their face,
yeah,
and I don't care how they feel, then yeah.
No, but what if you do care how they feel?
Like, give me an example.
Like your friend, their nose is to the left of like is unsymmetrical, and that like really annoys you.
Okay, that wouldn't annoy me, but let's say it does.
That's okay. You say it does.
Would I go up to them and be like?
Yeah. Would you go up to them and be like, "Your nose is weird"?
No, because that's straight up rude. Exactly what?
So you wouldn't tell someone, and there's nothing good that will come out of you telling them that, because they can't change that.
Yeah, but
if you can read their mind, then you know that.
But that's the other way around. Here, I'm the one that's having the thought, whereas we're
here
talking...
you can tell what they're thinking about you.
Yeah, I'm saying. So no, I'm saying about the nose example.
Yeah,
I'm the one who has the thought of bad nose. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Whereas in the would I, I'm the one who's gonna be reading the thoughts.
Yeah, but if you tell them, then that has no good outcome, right?
If I tell them what?
That you don't like their nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then if you can read someone else's mind, or if they can read your mind and they can tell that, then there's also nothing good that comes out of that. So then if you can read someone else's mind and there's something that you can't change about yourself that they don't like, then there's nothing good that comes out of that.
Yeah, but for me personally, I'd like to know these things.
Why? You just said there's nothing good that comes out of it.
For other people.
So why is it different for you?
Because I don't give a fuck. Like, okay, if someone came up to me and was like, I don't like your nose. If a friend came up to me and was like, I don't like your nose. If you came up to me and said, I don't like your nose, and like you were full on serious about it, I'd be like, okay, when you're rich enough, give me money, I'll do plastic surgery. Because as you said, there's nothing I can do about it.
That wouldn't make you self-conscious about it.
I mean, if my nose really is bad, I'd probably already be self-conscious about it.
Yeah, but it might be something. Like, for example, me. So, my ears, right? One of them...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. One of them's, like, connected. Well, I was born with one ear that's blocked. Like, skin is over the ear hole.
Mm-hmm.
But also, they're, like, different shapes. And because I've been like that since birth,
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm used to it. I mean, obviously it clouds my thoughts every now and then. Like, obviously, if I could change it, I would. But
Would you?
yeah,
I wouldn't.
well, you wouldn't what?
If I had these ears, I would.
Why not?
Because I'm just happy the way I am.
Because as you said, you're born with them, so why change that?
Well, because I'm like self-conscious about it.
Are you?
Yeah,
Okay, this is
but yeah, I
a good
guess
example.
you wouldn't be.
No, this is a good example, okay? Back when we were still in school, I came to you and I told you about them. And your response was normal.
What did you say?
I was like, you have one ear that's...
Oh, yeah, but that's different though.
How is it different?
Like, you're not saying I don't like it.
Yeah.
You're just simply noticing it.
Because it's not that I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, if I found out that someone didn't like it, I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Do you see my point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, I would say probably 3 years ago and before that, I would.
But now you wouldn't.
Now I wouldn't. But say, well, okay. I guess it's personal. So but I don't. Okay, well, I'll get onto that. But I don't know what I was gonna say. Now I'm fine with it. Like,
all right, let me
I
tell
don't
you
know
this,
if
okay?
I am, actually.
Even if it's something, that offends me, and even if it will lead me to acting differently towards a certain someone, I think that's good. Because then I'd be able to determine how I should act towards them and what I should do towards them, knowing what they really think. Even if it's something that offends me, and even if it will change the way I approach that person,
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing, because then I'd be able to, think about how I want to act and what I want to say and how I want to say to that person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Let's say, for example, it's not even about me. I just discovered that one of my friends hates, I don't know, my sister.
Yeah.
I'd then be conscious of that. I'd, play along. But anytime he comes into contact with my sister, I'd be aware of that.
Yeah, and you would notice like the little things that.
Yeah.
And then what would you do?
Would depends on the situation. Depends what he's doing, what he's saying.
What if he doesn't give any like obvious
What?
like clue that he doesn't like her?
Then I'm just gonna play along, as long as he doesn't offend her, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but say for example, okay.
Yeah.
My sister has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Right. I read that he doesn't like her.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can intervene, knowing how he truly feels. Because there's no way that he will be able to know that I know because I read his mind.
Yeah.
But I can just be like, I know you don't like my sister. he wouldn't know how I found out.
Yeah.
And then I can
But-
act upon that.
But would you go to your sister and
what?
talk to her about it?
Tell her that he doesn't like her?
Yeah.
It depends how strongly my sister feels about him.
Why would that change it?
Because if my sister feels like so strongly about him, although it would kind of be a dick move, but go up to him and tell him, stay away from my sister, I know you don't like her. But if my sister doesn't feel that strongly about him, I'd go up to my sister and be like, he doesn't like you.
She's like, how do you know?
I'd be like, I don't know, when I hang around you guys, that's just a vibe I get.
She's like, well,
Fuck
I'm
that.
around him more than you are. I think I would know.
Yeah, then I'd go to him.
And then she's like, why are you intervening with my personal life?
I'd be like, because he doesn't like you.
She'd be like, how do you know?
Because I know that he doesn't like her, it will be easy for me to prove that he doesn't like her.
I guess.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, would you or would you not?
No.
You wouldn't. I would.
I was gonna say, because I think it's interesting how people like react to me, because obviously my ear, not a lot of people actually like talk to me about it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know whether that's because they don't notice or because they just like
Don't.
know. I feel like in secondary school, among a lot of people, it was like a known thing, but people didn't say anything because they thought that it was like a touchy subject. But there's like a handful of people who, like, I've said it, and then they've been like, "Oh wait, what? I never noticed." So I don't know. A lot of the time, I don't know if people know it and are choosing not to talk about it, or don't know it and just they don't know, so they wouldn't say anything.
Wouldn't you want to know? I mean, think about it this way, okay? If you're being scammed, you'd be able to see through it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by it shows people's true colors. You can see people for who they truly are, how they truly feel about you, and how they truly think as a person. Say you meet someone, a stranger, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're acting like the perfect person in front of you, so you want to become friends with them. But they're not really that perfect person. If you can read their minds and thoughts, you'd know who they are.
Yeah.
You'd know who they really are. Because it's really easy to like put on a persona and act like that in public.
Yeah, but I feel like if you knew every single thing that people are thinking, then there would always be one thing that would stop you from liking them.
No, then you're just a very picky person. Because if you have that ability, you need to keep in mind that no one's perfect.
Yeah.
And that, as humans, we do a lot of mistakes. This is just human nature.
Mm-hmm.
And so you wouldn't let that cloud your judgment on that person. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know I personally have done a lot of stuff that are very out of character to me. And that I'd rather have not have done. But hey, I've done them. So if someone were to read my mind and see these things, it would only be natural that they know that, humans aren't perfect.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like this podcast turned into just would you rather, would you? But I think it's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Would you rather go back to the age of 3, knowing everything you know now, or go 15 years into the future?
Hold on. Will things play out the same way, or will I be able to make conscious decisions knowing what I know?
In the past?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can change stuff.
Yeah, then I'd go back to 3.
Me too.
I mean, that's a really easy one.
Yeah, I feel like, and yeah, but I feel like it would, I always used to think this, like, it would be so sick to go back to being, like, really young, knowing everything I know now, because one, like, life would be really easy, like, in school, like, I wouldn't have to worry about school, and I would know everything that happens, but then it might not happen. But like, for example, if I wanted to become a YouTuber, I know all these trends that have been massive, so
you could start with.
yeah.
I see it's kind of like, I guess, cheating in a way, in the sense of that, like, all right, as we go, all right, we make choices. Some of them turn out to be right, others turn out to be wrong. Some, have positive outcomes, others have negative outcomes. So if I go back to 3, knowing all of that, all of these choices, when I'm faced with them again, I'll be able to make the right choice.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's an obvious answer.
Yeah. But if you could choose to either just carry on as you are or go back to the age of 3 and you live your life again with all the things that you know now, would you?
Wait, what? Sorry, say that again.
If you could go back to the age of 3 or just not and carry on living like you are, would you?
So I'd go back to the age of 3, but I wouldn't be able to change anything?
No, you would be able to change whatever you want.
Then what's the difference?
But instead of going to the future, you're just continuing as things are.
I don't understand.
So, okay, there's a button in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
If you press it, you go back to the age of 3,
Yeah.
knowing everything you do now.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, then nothing happens and you just continue with life. Are you going to press it?
Yeah, I'd press it.
I don't know if I would.
Actually, yeah, I'm not sure. But wait, would I have that choice open?
No, you have to make it now.
Nah, I'll see what life throws at me.
Yeah, I think I would as well. Like, if you asked me a year ago, I would 100% press the button. But now I feel like, obviously it would be sick to
Replay
stuff, and like, you would basically be a god.
Yeah. Me personally, I know things are gonna get better. They have to.
Why?
There's no other choice.
They could get worse.
Yeah, but then they're gonna get better.
Okay, but what if they get worse and they never get as good as they are now? They just get better than they were before.
They won't.
Why not?
They can't.
Why? How?
I won't let them. I have a vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've had this vision ever since I was like 6, right? And I always say that I'm either gonna make that vision come true or I'm gonna die trying. Some points in my life I felt more positive that I'm gonna make that vision be true. Other points I didn't feel that positive. But no matter how positive I feel about it, I will either make that vision become true or I'll die trying.
I feel like that's like a mentality to live by, like either do it or die trying. Because if there's something that you want in life, if you really want it, then you'll do whatever you can to get it. But for me, like, obviously, I don't know, like, the power of my brain. Like, I can say as much as I like, I'll always keep going and never give up. But I feel like everyone has, like, a breaking point where, like
fuck it.
yeah, like, for example, me, if I, like, keep making music and I'm just gonna do it until it works out, and then I get to the point where, like, I'm hardly making any money, I'm not making enough to live off, like there has to be a point where you're like, okay.
Yeah, see, this is very interesting, because some people would, like, give up at this point on that vision of theirs. But for me, I've reached that point of, we can call it the breaking point, like, more than once in my very short life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully it's long. I'm talking, like, so far. But instead of giving up, I just changed my approach to it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what my vision is, right?
Yeah.
And, yeah, each time I'd reach that breaking point, I'd just find another path, I guess. Because this is something that I strongly believe in, right? There's always a step to make. There's always a move. And so, when people give up, they're just pretty much just giving up mentally to the point where, like, they can't do anything. But really, there's always something you can do. It's just a matter of whether you'll do it or not. Does that make any sort of sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I tried a lot of things, and when something doesn't work out, I just change my approach. And I'll keep on doing that until I either reach what I want or die trying and changing approaches.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I've had this dream for way too long to give up on.
yeah. I also feel like there's nothing else that, like, entices me. Like, there's nothing else that I'll be happy doing.
Yeah. Well, there will be stuff that I'm happy doing. It's just there's nothing that would make me happier. So, like, the ultimate goal, I guess. And yeah, as I said, there's been points in life where I felt, you know, more confident about making it come true. Other times, you know, I've been feeling low. But I'm gonna do it nonetheless.
Would you rather never be able to leave, like, the area that you live in now?
So
Yeah. Or have to move every month?
How far do I have to move?
A new city?
How far can I move?
Anywhere.
Move every month.
Yeah.
I'm not staying in for the rest of my
Yeah,
life.
it's a bit of a shell.
Even if I had to move every day, I will.
Mm.
I am not staying in this slump forever. I'm just kidding. It's in a slump.
It is.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to big up.
Represent knife crime.
No, honestly, I ain't staying.
I hate it so much. Honestly, I've lived here for 17 years.
Really?
Yeah. My whole life.
Yeah, I've lived there for a while.
Well,
I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna live my life in London as a whole. See, the problem with London is it's not like it's just straight up dodgy. But with London, that's not the case. It's just that the London life is so stressful. Obviously, I don't know that because I don't work, or I don't pay bills, I don't pay taxes. But I can see my family, I can see my sister, I can see my mom. And the way I see it is just way too stressful. I feel like that's not the way life should be lived.
I swear down, if I'm 40 years old and living in Lewisham, I'm gonna
No, honestly, like, the way I'm seeing it right now, you work to make money to pay it. That's not the way life should be.
yeah. What the fuck?
What?
Would you rather have $1 million or have sex with Obama?
Have sex with what?
Obama.
What's Obama?
Barack Obama.
Oh.
It's a pretty hard question. I know.
Maybe the girls like him that much.
This one's dumb. Would you rather kiss everybody you crush on, or have a crush on everyone you kiss?
That's so dumb.
This is stupid.
What sort of kiss are we talking about? Not that it matters. I was just out of interest.
It has to last at least 5 seconds.
So French.
Well, you don't have to stick your tongue down the throat.
Okay, I guess. Yeah. Right, yeah, I'd definitely kiss everyone I have a crush on.
I mean,
Don't tell me you're going for the other choice.
well, but no, yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you're gonna have a crush on everyone you kiss, if
Your
you're
mum.
kissing, I'm sure you're beyond the crush point.
If you kiss your daughter.
Okay, wait. What sort of kisses are we talking about?
Okay, let's just not get there. It's been an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, has it?
Yeah. Oh, we're doing another one right now.
I thought we are. Are we not?
We're bulking here.
Yeah.
Do you want to end it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Every Tuesday, be there or be Will and E's head.
Yeah. Sometime during the time.
Great input there. Have a good rest of your week.
See ya.